Hey everybody, it's Monica with Mystic Maiden Oracle bringing you another weekly reading. This weekly reading is for February 20th and the rest of those days. So we're coming off of a full moon, so we still have that energy around, and then another 2 Tuesday coming up on Tuesday actually. So that's pretty cool. What else? Oh, I got two new decks today, this one and this one. So I'm really excited to use those. Might read or use the book on this one just because I don't know about it enough yet. And I was looking through it and there's words I've never heard before. So instead of Googling it or putting it in the comments later, I'll just take a couple extra seconds or minutes or whatever we need to read and give you the full message. All right, let's get into it. We'll move the moon here, put her over there. All right, let's start with the new one. Charlie's giving herself a bath in the background, so if you hear some noises, it's her. It's always a good time to bathe when I'm trying to do something. Okay. Occam, see, this is right off the bat, something we're going to look up. Nature. Well, we have earth energy anyway. We'll just feel into it right now. This looks like stitches to me, and it's in the middle, so there could be maybe some healing going on. Maybe karmic healing, whatever that is. Some earth energy, definitely. So maybe you've been working on meditating or being out in nature, and it's, been really healing for you with whatever it is that you're working on at this time. Let me see if I'll at least tell you what. Oh, almost open right up to it. Okay, seemingly timeless, the Ogham's origins continue to baffle scholars. Theories range from the belief that it was invented in Gaul, around Cisalpine Gaul, around 600 BC, by Gaulish Druids, to the idea that the earliest Irish Christians developed the practice, to the concept that Irish Druids used Ogham as a secret code against the Romans. Okay, so I think that's actually the gist of it down there, is that Ogham is a secret code. And Irish, that's kind of cool. That's coming up too. So St. Patrick's Day is the next holiday, right? So this could be maybe if you're into your ancestry, since this was, I brought up wounds or healing, maybe it's family karma or something that's karmic, something that you're working on to release karma that is in your family history. Also looking out into nature for symbols or guidance. The druids and the tree spirits. Let's see what else. Just all the things that you can acquire from nature, all the wisdom. Learning how to be still, learning how to just go with the flow, whether it's water or the air. Learning how to grow and be patient. Let's see what else do we get from this. One of the things I just actually saw before I closed the book was cleansing yourself in water. So like running water in a creek or a stream or something like that. All right, let's get another one. Flowers, fickle. Interesting combination of words there. So, I mean, we know what flowers are. If flowers can be healing too, and a lot of times flowers are given as a gift for a variety of reasons, for condolences, for apologies, for a gift, to show love, to show friendship, to show appreciation, gratitude, all kinds of things. But it is interesting to me that fickle is behind it, because when I think of fickle, I think of something that's, kind of not consistent, kind of back and forth, on and off, indecisive. Um, yeah, like that. So there's actually a lot in this card. So obviously there's beauty, that we got the purple and white there. And anytime I see that, especially when like there's the ribbon involved, there's some kind of rebirth going on. And then there's a lot of white on the daisies there. So some sort of like purity, innocence, um, love, passion, maybe some sort of revelation. There's like, I like this orangey yellowish color is like an intimate color to me, like sort of a romantic color, because when I think of like mood lighting or whatever, that's what that brings up. But then there's the fallen petals too. So, fallen petals are dead petals, so things that have fallen off, fallen away. I feel like there's just, this card is like all emotion and feelings. So maybe grieving something that's past, but looking at the beauty of, something that's being reborn from that, or because of that, or just after that, whatever that is. That's all I'm getting on that one. Also, too, like this love, this rose is in the forefront of this card, whereas what I'm seeing is like the morning flowers, whatever's gone, is in the past. So, which makes sense if we are talking about healing right here. Oh, too, look at the light coming out like from behind in both of these cards. So like a new dawn, something coming out from the darkness, the light at the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the road. Wheel of Fortune, fate. So I love this card in the tarot. It's about how the wheel is turning in your favor, or where you're at on the wheel. And so in this one, it's right side up, you're on top of the wheel. So that's great, because of all, if this is reading as it's healing related, and like you doing your work, and so doing healing is going to spin the wheel of fortune in your favor. You're going to have blessings anytime you're doing any kind of work on yourself to release and raise your frequency and your vibration, and move past something. That definitely is karma's on your side, let's say. So there's a lot in here too. There's even a sun right there. So we've got light in all of these cards. And fate, fate can change, I guess, because everybody has choices. That comes up all the time. You have your free will. So that doesn't mean if you change your mind, or all it says is you can change your mind. So it's nothing is set in stone, nothing, there's no guarantees when doing these readings and stuff. But the overall message I'm getting out of these so far is that whatever work you're doing is paying off. And, also there's a message coming through about, how fast the wheel is spinning, and how it gains momentum, and sometimes it's a little hard just to get it started. And the perspective I'm getting on this is, look at how tiny the person is up there, and look at how big the wheel is. So, so if that's what you're up against, sometimes it might take a little bit more to get going. And so just honoring where you're at, and knowing that eventually, you will build up the momentum that you need to just keep going on a steady pace. But it might just take a little bit of work in the beginning to get started. Wasn't ready to come out yet. There we go. work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So let's see. So there could be fears coming up from this, whatever it is about whatever you're letting go of. Maybe since it's on top of this card, maybe whatever the new start is, you're worried about it because maybe it looks like it's getting set up a lot like something that you've already experienced, but you do want to try again, but there's the fear that maybe things are going to happen the way they happened before. So that's why you have to set your focus on what you want and not what you don't want, so that you're staying on the vibration to attract the outcome that you're hoping for. So let's see. New moon is the energy of a fresh start, clean slate. So that's another, actually more validation to work through your fears. Is usually when you have fears, it's because you don't know something, or past experiences, or creating judgments or expectations, or the fear of something putting you through something again. So it's a new opportunity. It's not the same one that happened before. So keep that in mind, that you have the power to turn the wheel in your favor. You're the driver. So fate, you do have a hand in your fate because you can make choices. So choose not to be scared. Choose to work through your fears in whatever way that means for you. And so think about what you're afraid of, and then ask yourself some questions to get through it. Like, okay, what's the worst if this did happen? Or what if this didn't happen? What would it look like? Whatever the situation is, what would it look like if it was the complete opposite of what I'm afraid of? And then focus on that. More purple too. More purple and white. So that's going to be what's healing and what creates the new thing there, the new opportunity. Is working through your fears. Ooh, yeah. Full moon in Leo. So there's our full moon energy. Don't let pride get in your way. So whatever it is that you're working on and healing on and trying to let go of and let die, remember your ultimate goal, right? And don't get too caught up in your emotions. Leos are kind of dramatic. So and I can say that because I am one, but nobody else can. Just kidding. No, we are dramatic. And so if that's the energy of this card, and where, maybe where this situation, whatever you're going through, is very emotionally fueled, and, maybe it's all just emotionally related and it has nothing to do with like anything even tangible, but it's important to remember emotions change and you got to keep them in control, right? So that you can stay in control of yourself and whatever your situation is. And pride is just another one of those emotions or traits, I guess, that does get in the way. So pride, the opposite of that would be humility, right? Being humble. So yeah, don't let your emotions get the best of you. And fear is also an emotion, right? So if you're afraid of losing your pride, losing status, being humiliated, already take yourself down a peg so that nobody can bring you down, and you're not bringing yourself down either, but reminding yourself that you're human just like everybody else. Everybody's going through something, and remember your ultimate goal, and it's hopefully something aligned with your heart and love and everybody's highest and best good. Oh, look at all the purple and white again. Have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. So that is actually perfect from where I said here was changing what you're focusing on, right? And I just love this. So good. So many like colors, everything's flowing together. I like that so much. I hope you do too. Anyway, so we got butterflies in here also. So again, like affirming or validating, affirming the new start, change also, right? Because the butterfly and the cocoon and how it changes into something totally different and beautiful in a different way. What else do we got? So the waxing crescent moon, we got the energy of courage, courage, faith, and moving forward. And moving forward, working through. So there's, oh, and remember, we're talking about momentum here for the wheel. So everything has you on a forward trajectory here. So you're going to focus on your dreams, not your fears. You're not going to let your pride or your, there's other words that like I feel like are trying to get out of my mouth about, things that can get in your way, certain attitudes and frequencies that can get in your way. Resentment, is one of them. Any kind of resentment, I guess grudge is just another word for resentment. Any judgments, any expectations even, and because that's disappointment. So just trying to like trim the fat of all the things and just focus on the ultimate goal. And if love is always the ultimate goal, it's pretty easy for all this other petty stuff to fall away. And not to say that it's petty. So whatever it is, I'm not trying to take away from anybody's, anybody's pain, anybody's story, anybody's anything. Just trying to, keep you on the right path, which is to not have all that hurt and stuff anymore, moving in the right direction. So dreaming whatever it is that you're dreaming, whether it's, peace on earth, peace in your family. What's that word I was just thinking of? So many of them. I feel like I need a thesaurus by me at all times. So anyway, though, super huge rebirth energy, new beginning energy, lots of positive trust messages. So no more fear, none of that. All right, let's get our last little bit of guidance for this week. Lots of nature stuff here with the trees and then the little field of dreams right here. 41, self-discipline. So that's good on top of this work through your fears card, because you need your mental discipline, right? So self-discipline comes in many ways. It could just be, if you decide not to eat sugar, you stick to not eating sugar. If you're trying to quit smoking cigarettes or whatever, you quit smoking. And that takes discipline all on your part. Because again, you're the captain of your ship, right? Right there. So whatever it is that you're trying to change and recreate, that's all you. So you need to have the discipline to keep moving forward. Yes, of course, you can have help on the way, but you need to watch the signs. You need to take action when it's being called of you. Stubborn. That's one of the words I was trying to come here. So pride too, being stubborn, a little bit of arrogance, I'm hearing entitlement also. So again, just being humble is a big one on this card. So that takes self-discipline too, especially when we have really, really strong emotions, or we know that maybe somebody did us wrong or didn't do the right thing. And it's really hard to be the person that does the right thing, especially if you're tired of getting hurt or getting whatever, just being sucked in or whatever the case is. Huge amount of strength and stuff for self-discipline, but you can do it, right? You got it. You have the willpower, you have the dream, you can do it. And these are numerology cards, so I'm not adding them up like I do. I'm just taking it for what it is. 66, healing. Hello, we have healing. We talked about healing on this card. We talked about healing on this card. We got some healing going on. Good for you. That's so exciting. should be a relief. So I'm hoping you're feeling relieved, revived, rejuvenated, reborn, refreshed. All right, last one is 33, communication. Oh, I like that we got 66 and 33 here too together. So communication is always key. We're talking about having faith in your dreams and, even communicating with nature, right, to get signs and stuff. So whatever, there's all kinds of communication here. And connecting with the colors of these cards will help too. So whether you want to do chakra work with it and connect with like the root and the throat and red, orange, the solar plexus, and we could do the heart chakra too here. But yeah, so communication is going to have a big role in your healing too, because not just having a talk, but the way you're going to communicate too. So you're going to be aware of your body language, your tone of voice, your mannerisms. You can read the room depending on who you're communicating with. Even when you're talking to yourself, we talk about how we talk to ourselves all the time and our thoughts and stuff. So even the communication within your own mind is going to be clear on whatever it is that your dream is, and it's not going to get caught up in this. So this is the thing to watch out for, is getting too caught up in your emotions, your pride. We'll call it the shadow aspect, the victim aspect of it. We're not on that frequency. We're rising above that for our good and the good of everyone else. All right, you guys, I hope that reading resonated with you. And if not, hopefully something I say next time will. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.